Man, I gotta tell you, who would ever thought in a million years you're getting old and I gotta wear the black socks, the socks that keep you from retaining water? What's going on? Say your legs are swollen up, mine's just swollen up a little. What is it? Is it inactivity exercise? Is it inactivity prolonged standing? Is it hormonal changes such as pregnancy? Am I pregnant? No. Is it certain medications, steroids? No. Or blood pressure drugs? No. Chronic health conditions such as heart, liver, and kidney disease? I hope not. So a lot of us are retaining water, and we try to figure out why are we having uh, water retention. Moving regularly. What can you do about it? Today we're going to talk about that in the video. What can you do about it? What can you do to stop maybe retaining the water, have some type of normal thing going on in your life? I know that my legs, honestly, sometimes I notice this, and I got to realize I exercise, but I do. It's sort of like I exercise in the morning, try to do in the afternoons, but it's always raining. If I can get in 5 days, it'd be great of exercise, and in the mornings and in the afternoons, it'd be fantastic. But I don't always get it because it's raining. Can I walk in the rain? Sure, but I'm not walking in water. You know, 4 inches of water or 6 inches of water because it's flooding. It's flooding, a lot of water. So today we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about moving regularly and avoid a prolonged standing or sitting, and that's part of my problem on my end. Sodium intake, I don't really eat too much salt, although that's what's in the foods itself. Maybe too much of this. Wearing compression socks. I used to laugh at my dad wearing those. It's coming back to haunt me now. Elevate your feet whenever you can. That helps a lot. Elevate your feet. Of course, drinking plenty of water. But here's the thing about drinking water. Drink, 8 glasses of water. You go to the bathroom. But think of it as you can retain the water because you're sitting. You're not moving around. So it's kind of like it's kind of stuck, right? Of course, maintaining a healthy weight can actually make it better for you. A lot of times it's in the feet. Common condition refers to legs, and it's called several reasons why it causes that. Because it's inactivity, standing, things like that will cause it. Hormonal changes. And hopefully I don't have anything of that. And I know I'm not pregnant. Even though my stomach looks like I'm pregnant, I know I'm not pregnant. Now people will say, Tom, you need to go on a diet. Well, you know what? I live where I live, and there's not too much I can do about the diet situation. I eliminated the rice as much as possible. I still have to have it, but I have the red rice. I don't eat any white rice because it actually is the worst thing in the world you can even eat. I did not realize that till I came here. 1 cup of that contains like 7 teaspoons of sugar, pure sugar. After you intake it in your body, it turns to pure sugar. So you're just eating all this sugar. And if you say you have a cup of coffee in the morning with 1 spoon of sugar in it, and a cup at night, 1 spoon, man, you're going to turn into a sugar ball. So hormonal changes, sometimes you get older and things like that. Things kind of move around in that, I notice my belly, then my chest is getting bigger. Certain medications can cause it. So if you're actually taking medications such as steroids or blood pressure drugs, can actually give you problems. Sometimes, depending if you are intermixing some of those. I know my mother did not know this, but she was taking medications, and she sometimes would eat a banana, just a standard banana, and it contained a lot of potassium. But apparently, either the doctor or she wasn't listening, was not supposed to eat a banana. So it really, really, really caused her to gain her legs would swell up, and come to find out it was the banana. Finally, just nonchalantly, I mentioned, I said, well, what do you eat during the day that would cause that? And she said, well, I have a normal banana in the afternoon. The doctor says, I told you not to eat bananas. And she goes, you didn't tell me that. So I said, okay, is that the culprit, doc? The doctor says, that's the culprit. No more bananas. So that is a chronic, sometimes you have chronic health conditions such as liver and kidney disease. But you know what? You don't have anything till you go to the doctor and have it checked out. We sometimes can self-prescribe, even like what I do here. I'm no doctor. I'm not anything other than give you maybe alternative things that might help a little while to get you to the doctor. A lot of times, like, here's an example. I first came here, I had tooth problems really bad. So I went to the dentist and they did repairs, this, that, and other. And there for a while, I started getting these toothaches. And I never could figure out, why am I getting all these toothaches? Why are these toothaches bothering me? And so I remember one Friday night, it started Friday night, of course it does, right? It can start on a Monday. And so Friday night, it was really hurting really bad. And I said, there has to be something I can take to alleviate this pain in my tooth. I said, I know. So I took salt water, warm water, salt water, rinsed around my mouth 2, 3, 4 times, spit it out, did it again 2, 3 times. Just really just concentrated that salt. Salt killed the bacteria. My tooth stopped hurting. So, oh, okay, I know what to do now. So what did I do? Did I go to the dentist? No, because stupid me. I let it go, and eventually, 3 weeks down the road, I went to the dentist and he filled the tooth. So, stupid. That's me. I wait until I'm really hurting. So prolonged sitting or standing like that can cause a lot of problems you don't realize, and reduce the amount of sodium in your diet. Wearing compression stockings can improve circulation and reduce fluid in your feet. I guess I'm going to have to start wearing those now. Drinking plenty of water can actually eliminate a lot of that too. But then again, too, you have to have the exercise so you can actually let it flow through your system. Because if you're sitting and you're drinking water, it's not okay. You're not really getting a lot of benefit. Maintaining healthy weight, that's what I'm working on. It's virtually impossible where I'm at. Really virtually impossible. I got to completely just change my diet completely. It's not the fasting that's going to do it, because you're going to replenish, just like saying replenish of eating all the sugars and everything else again when you're fasting. So the underlying cause is if you are having excessive water in your legs, a lot of times it has to do with exercise. A lot of times it has to do with medication. A lot of times it has to do with the type of person you are. If you're not normally had something like that and you're not feeling well, I suggest going to the doctor. But if something that you think you can do is exercise, walk a little bit more. I'm trying to get my steps in, but right now during this time of the year, for some reason, I can't really seem to do it. I get them up in the morning, but in the afternoon, I can't really get them in because it's raining. So I don't want to walk in 100-degree weather in the sun, although it might be fine. I don't want to be out there, but it is one hot rascal out there, especially with that sun beating down on you here in the Philippines, because you're so close to the equator that sun is literally hot. Now, does it tan you? Yes, it tans you and it gets you brown, but it is something that is, it's hot. It's just really hot. So I try not to do too much of that as far as I possibly can. I mean, I go out and walk, but go to town and stuff like that. So, but don't really spend a lot of time on that. I want to thank everybody for always watching my videos, and thank you so much for coming on today. And hopefully this helps someone, a few people maybe, and hopefully we, get to feeling better. That's what this channel is about. God bless everybody, and thank you so much for watching Tom and Ruth Healthy Lifestyle. See you next time.